guys, welcome to the channel. I pray that you're blessed and everyone around you is blessed as well. I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. If you are new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. So today is, I don't know, because I'm thinking maybe we're gonna do a few things. It's already towards the end of April, so you know what that means. First of all, that's picking our new TBR. However, I wanted to do something different. It is Mother's Day month, so I wanted to do something different. So what I want to do, I'm not, you know what? I can't say I'm not. I want to use my TBR jar because I did put those new prompts and I haven't even used them. But then I also want to just keep my TBR open so I can just read what I want when I want. So I don't know. Also, there will be the second book to the Mark of the Lion series from Francine Rivers for the Oshina Book Club, Fable Book Club. Okay. I am probably 40% in this book when I'm filming this. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm invested now. Before, it was a struggle to even start this book. Like the first couple chapters, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is this gonna be a DNF? But I've heard so many great things about this book that I'm like, no, I don't want to DNF it because I want to see what the hype is, or like why people are giving this 4 or 5 stars. So I'm already like, maybe, like I said, 30 to 40% in, and hopefully when this goes up, I will probably be done with it. I don't know if I want to start the second book in May because it's called The Echo in the Darkness, and I heard that's a great one too. But I don't know if I'm getting like burnt out with Francine Rivers because I've been reading a Francine Rivers book with the Fable Book Club since January. I don't know if I do end up picking up the second book in May, then I'll let you know. But as of right now, it's probably gonna be on pause. It all depends on how this book's gonna end. And they say that it leaves like on a cliffhanger and you want to jump into the second book. So it's just gonna be whatever happens. Now, I do want to show you something. When I'm filming this, the weekend that's coming up is going to be Indie Bookstore Day. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know here in Michigan it's going to be. And I ended up ordering this shirt through the, I guess, the organization that like puts it together for Michigan. I, however, am not gonna do like the Michigan bookstore hop. I would love to. That's like a goal of mine eventually, but not this year because we also have an event at our church happening this weekend. So I'm gonna hop into a couple bookstores, like indie bookstores, before I go to that event. But they had shirts that they were selling and I ordered mine and got it yesterday. And it says Michigan Indie Bookstores with a little bird on there. I got it like oversized. I like my shirts oversized normally. So I got it in a 3X. But I thought like the colors were just pretty. I don't know why I got black. Maybe because it's just a go-to color for me and it goes with everything. Because they had other colors too, but I think these colors of the logo went better with the black. So I'm excited for that. There aren't any books that I'm really like, oh my God, I need to get. I do want to get, what is that one that everyone's talking about? Oh, I don't even remember. But there is one book that everyone's talking about that is really touching. And if I do end up getting it, then I'll show you. But there's not really any books that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it this weekend, because I have way too many books. I even said I was gonna start reading The Night We Met last week, and I haven't even got to it because of this. And I'm still at this moment finishing up The Neighbor Favor, which is really cute, and I'm probably looking forward to like getting the other books that go with that series. I don't know. I don't want to, like, in my heart, I don't want to add more books to my shelves because they're overflowing, and I have so many on my physical TBR that I can read. But if I like a book a lot in this part of a series, like I did with the Skyland series, I ended up getting all the books because I liked the first one. I don't know. So I'm not gonna do like a wrap up because I've been talking about what I've been reading all throughout April, and those are pretty much the only 2 books that I'm finishing up for the month. And then I told my husband, I just can't with this one. I don't know. I told him, okay, how about you read like the first chapter, and if you can summarize it and tell me what it's about and it's good, like a good read, then I'll read it. But he's like a history person and actually finds joy in the most boring things. So I don't know. So this one, it was a DNF even before I started it. And then again, I didn't even get to In the Field of Grace. So this is going to be the first book that I choose for May. This is definitely a book, and I feel like it goes with Mother's Day. So I don't know if the Lord was just telling me, just hold on, girl, wait till Mother's Day month, because it's talking about Naomi, and she is the mother-in-law of Ruth. This is a Bible story, like a retell. I don't know if it's like, I'm guessing it's a retelling. And Ruth is like, she is faithful to her mother-in-law. How many can say that? But she was just like, where you go, I'm gonna go. Like, our husbands have passed and stuff like that, but I'm gonna follow you, and I'm gonna do what you do. I'm gonna live like you live, and your God's gonna be my God. And so I feel like this book would be so much better in the month of May, honoring mothers and, you know, mother-in-laws and stuff like that. So this is definitely going to be the first book on my TBR for May. So like I said, I don't want to have like an actual TBR, like these are the books I'm only reading for May, because I want to have like a free mind. I want to be able to just go to my shelves and be like, oh, okay, I feel this and I want to read this. However, I do have my 12 and 26 list or stack, so we're definitely going to pick something from there, because I want to keep that consistent and make sure that I do read the books that I have on that list. So I'm going to go and grab the one that I definitely want to add to the TBR, which is probably going to be like, why would you choose that? So let's go get it, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, now that we're back, there was actually 2 on the list, and I don't know which one to pick. They're both definitely books that I want to read. That's why I picked those 12 in that stack. But these 2, okay, so the first one is Hold My Girl, and it's by Charlene Carr, and I'm just going to read the back. I've heard like the most amazing things, and I always say I heard great things about this book, but this one definitely, like a lot of my bookish besties on Instagram and that follow me here on YouTube have said this book is one that you have to read. And so it says, 2 women, 2 eggs, 1 life-changing switch. Catherine finally has it all. She spent her entire life striving for perfection, obsessing over her spotless home, Maintaining her pristine reputation, building her perfect family, and her hard work has now paid off. After 7 difficult years of trying and failing to conceive, Catherine gives birth to Rose, her IVF miracle baby, or child, and at last has what she's wanted most of all. But one thing isn't quite perfect. Rose's pale skin doesn't match Catherine's complexion, and an irritating doubt begins to grow in Catherine's mind. Already hooked. Tess never got the happy ending she wanted. She underwent IVF at the same clinic as Catherine, but after finally conceiving, Tess's daughter was stillborn. Now, a year later, she's approaching rock bottom, consumed by her grief and without hope for the future. Tess is divorced, broke, and stuck in a dead-end job beneath her skill set. But shortly after Rose's first birthday, Catherine and Tess get a call from the fertility clinic. Their eggs were switched. As Catherine's carefully planned life begins to crumble around her, Tess finally sees the glimmer of hope she's needed to get her life back on track. Motherhood has always been their dream, and neither woman is prepared to share that claim over Rose. It will take a tense custody battle to decide who deserves to be Rose's mother, and it will push them to the brink. Oh my gosh. Definitely, it's given Mother's Day vibes, however, in a sad, dramatic way. So this one's like a high contender. Like my bookish bestie, bookish sis, Brandy, I'll put her info in the description, I always do. I remember her reading this and she said, you definitely have to read it. So do I want to cry? Do I want to cry? Okay, now the next one is I'm Glad My Mom Died. This sticker, I still haven't taken it off. This was my daughter's book, but she is on a pause with reading. She's working a lot, so I'm gonna give her that. She didn't take the sticker off, but this one's by Jeanette McCurdy. I've heard awesome things about this one as well. And this is just, it says Jeanette McCurdy was 6 years old when she had her first acting audition. Her mother's dream was for her only daughter to become a star, and Jeanette would do anything to make her mother happy. So she went along with what her mom called calorie restrictions, eating a little and weighing herself 5 times a day. She endured intensive at-home makeovers while mom chided, your eyelashes are invisible, okay? You think Dakota Fanning doesn't tint hers? She was even showered by her mom until age 16 and was also forced to share her diaries, emails, and her entire income. Do I want to read it? I don't know. Now I'm like, maybe I'll save this one. So, you know what? This one gripped me from the get. So I'm going to read Hold My Girl from my 12 and 26. Yeah. So I already have 2 books. Now, do I want to, I definitely want to read The Night We Met. So that might be another one. It just all depends. I just want to be able to just be free. But my TBR jar has been calling me. So do I pick one prompt at least and hopefully it matches The Night We Met? Should we do it? I think I want to. Something inside me is telling me to do it. So we're gonna pick one, and then it's gonna be a free-for-all for the whole month of May, besides the books I just got. So I did do all new prompts, new paper, because my handwriting was terrible. So here's the first one, a slow burn. I don't even know if that one is a slow burn. Let's ask Homegirl. Alexa, is Abby Jimenez's The Night We Met a slow burn?
Yes, it's definitely a slow burn. The Night We Met is a heart-wrenching romance that takes its sweet time building up to the big moments.
We're gonna do it. homegirl did tell me that it was a slow burn, so we're gonna go pick it and talk about it. It's popular, so you probably have heard of people talking about it already, but I am the type of person, like, I will buy the new books, you know, eventually. I'm not like out getting it like as soon as it comes out, or I don't know, but I did want that one because Abby Menace is just amazing at what she does. And I was like, I love the cover. I don't know. I just wanted to see what the story was about, and I'm glad that I got it because now I can read it. And so let's go get it and talk about it. I am so excited for this book. Just the cover alone, like purple and yellows are my favorite colors, and this is given everything. It's just, I don't know, it's just so cute. So, sorry about the cars passing by and the lawnmowers going off. It's a nice day in Michigan finally, and people are out doing their thing, so. But this one says, in everyone's life, there's a split-second decision that can change everything. For Larissa, it came when choosing which guy to ride home with after a concert. That night, she had no idea she'd met the perfect man. She and Chris are great together, co-parenting a slightly unhinged rescue Yorkie, sharing their favorite books, and judging bread, pumpernickel for the win, for the first time. After all her side hustles to scrape by, things finally feel easy. But Chris isn't the one who drove Larissa home all those months ago. Chris is her boyfriend's best friend. I don't think I could do that. Me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but my husband's best friend, Anyways, so let's get back to it. All Chris wants is for Larissa to be happy. Standing by on the sidelines is slowly killing him, but making a move would destroy someone else. How can something that feels so right be absolutely impossible? So we're reading that in May. Definitely. If you're new, I am a mom of 3. I'm also a grandma of 3. But being a mom is just something different. And 2 out of my 3 kids have moved to Texas from Michigan. And it's just something different that I'm like going through and struggling with, because I've never been away from my kids for a month, like I talked about in a previous video. So I'm just blessed that my youngest daughter is still here with me. She is 21, but she just brings so much joy when it's just a time that I'm like, I don't know. So we did go yesterday. She was like, Mom, she was on her way home from work. She calls me. She says, Mom, get dressed. We're going to go to Hobby Lobby. And I was like, say less. Okay, say less. But we ended up getting tote bags to decorate with like patches and stuff. And we just had so much fun last night. I didn't get to film it because I just was in the moment. But it was just so much fun. And we ended up getting Starbucks and stuff like that. But like just being with her and just enjoying time is just, it definitely helped my like mom meter. And so like for Mother's Day, I normally like hint to my kids or my husband like what I want, but I don't know. Like I don't know if I want to just go hang out at a bookstore and just enjoy the day, or if I want something specific. But I don't know. I just wish my kids were here, like my other kids, but that's not possible. And it's just gonna be another Mother's Day. I mean, it's just gonna be a Mother's Day that's gonna be different. I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to show or like talk about what I want to read in May before I get all sappy and crying and stuff. But I'm still struggling, you guys. I'm still struggling. But yeah, I'm excited for Indie Bookstore Day, even though I'm not gonna participate fully. Eventually, that's definitely a goal because there's so many indie bookstores and small little, you know, small owned bookstores here in Michigan that I didn't even realize because they even send or they post like a list of all the bookstores that are participating in Indie Bookstore Day, and it's a lot. Like all the way from West Michigan to East Michigan, North, South. Like there is a lot, and it would be so amazing just to travel all day to different bookstores. But first of all, the economy, the gas prices, not in my favor, okay? But comment down below if you guys in your area have Indie Bookstore Day or if you participated in it, if you do have it, if you're excited for a certain book that's gonna be available in those bookstores. Like I want to know. Let's talk, okay? Let's talk. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I am enjoying each and every person that hits subscribe. Just the joy that I get when I see someone join the Wonderfully Made family. It's just like a big family, like a big family reunion every time I upload and you guys interact with me. I don't know. Also, don't forget to check out the website. Don't forget to check out my other socials, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff. I have not updated the website yet because I'm still learning. Like I said in the last video, my husband, he did everything and I was just listening to what he was saying. Like, but I haven't learned myself, which I need to because I want to keep up. I absolutely love the idea of just going to one specific place for everything. I know like I include info in the description here and stuff, but there's nothing like seeing other things and interacting differently. Like, it's just like if you meet up with your book besties at like a bookstore or a coffee shop or at home, if you do like silent book clubs, if you go to a park with each other, like it's just like that. And you want to see different things. So that's the reason. I also want to incorporate fashion because fashion is my thing. I know sometimes I come on here looking a hot mess and you're like, what fashion are you talking about, Tina? Like, what are you talking about? I enjoy fashion. Pinterest is my girl. Like, I go to Pinterest. A lot of people ask where I get my ideas from. Pinterest. I just put them together, switch up things. Whatever makes me feel good, I wear it. And so I definitely want to incorporate more fashion things here on the channel. I want to incorporate more like Bible readings and stuff like that. I have been loving Matthew. The book of Matthew. I have not talked about what I've been reading in my Bible lately, but check out the book of Matthew. I read chapter 8 today, or like half of it, because it was so much that I was just absorbing, and it was just a good time with the Lord, you know? Anyways, I think that's it. I think we have a good stack so far, like to start. And like I said, with the second book for the Francine Rivers book club, I don't know if I may put it on hold. That's what I'm feeling at the moment because it's so intense that I don't want May to be like that. I want to enjoy my Mother's Day month. And I feel like if I add that book, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh. Like, it's going to not drag, but it's going to just take more time with books that have to do with mothers. Even though The Night We Met has nothing to do with a mother, but this mother wants to read it. Yeah. So we're going to start with these in the month of May, and I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Anyways, don't forget to check out other like previous videos and come back because I'm going to be chit-chatting about these books throughout the month of May. Like, and also like I do upload what I'm reading and stuff on my other socials just to give hints of how I'm feeling about the book too. And so, yeah, I'm just excited. I don't know. May is here. It's weird because this year is going by fast and slow at the same time. I don't know what that's about, but I pray if you are a mother, or if you are a mother, first of all, enjoy May. Enjoy every day, actually. Um, and if you have lost a mother, which I have, I know it's going to be hard, but I always think of it as you will always have someone looking down on you, and you just have to live life like that, to be like, if I do this or if I do that, what would they think? And just push through. Like, I don't think I would want to go to heaven knowing that my kids don't know what to do in life, and have that peace of mind to know that they are going to push through and they are going to love life and live it to its fullest. So that's how I feel. I wasn't really close with my biological mother. However, I know that she is proud of me because I became a mom that loves my kids and my grandkids as much as she did. And she showed it in different ways, of course, but a different video for a different time, okay? Anyways, before I get sappy again, let's end this video, and I hope you enjoy the month of May. Happy reading. I hope all of your books are 5 stars. Comment down if you have read some 5 stars lately. I would love to hear about it. And with that being said, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.